offensive line did a good job of moving the line of scrimmage, and receivers were blocking on the perimeter, and there was just a big running lane, so I was able to finish off the long run.
What does a play like that do for the energy of the team?
What was that?
What does a play like that do for the energy of the team from the get-go?
I mean, I think it just kind of sets the tempo of the game, and it just kind of shows our opponent that we're coming at you. So I think we did a good job of that. That's something that Coach Saban emphasized all week. So I think we did a good job of that.
Damien, was that 75-yard run harder than the 4-yard run?
No, the 4-yard run I think was a little bit harder.
Damien, how did you guys responded after last week? You guys didn't play a 16-minute game last week. How did you guys came out and responded?
I mean, I heard Coach Saban say that he thought we did a good job, so if he said that, then I'm not going to disagree with him. But yeah, I just thought we did a good job of coming out fast, like I said. There were some bumps over the way, and things didn't always go our way. We didn't always play the way we want to, but that's kind of expected in a tough game like what we just played against a great team. So overall, I think we did a good job of coming out fast and finishing strong.
How you feeling? You got a little ding there.
I'm fine.
Damien, it's hard to get a rhythm when you get 9, 10, 12 carries, but I guess you can let it loose is the other side of that deal, right?
Yes.
Do you want more carries?
What's that?
Do you want more carries?
No, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going right now.
Calvin said that you should be in the Heisman conversation. What does that make you feel?
I don't really know how to respond to that. I mean, Calvin's a great player. He's a great friend as well, a great teammate. So hearing something like that coming from a guy like that, it really means a lot to me. But I'm just focused on winning game in and game out, just playing, doing my job, doing what I'm asked to do. So, but tell him I said thank you.
Damien, you're averaging 11 yards a carry in the SEC. It's just something clicked, since the start of the season too.
Not really. I think not for me individually. I think it's a collective effort from the entire offense, starting up front with the offensive line. You guys probably get tired of hearing me talk about them because I bring them up every time you ask me a question. But they set the tone, and they move people out of the way, and they open holes, and they just make everything. They're really what makes everything happen. You got guys blocking on the perimeter, and guys like Jalen being a threat. So it's just, I mean, our offense is really clicking on a lot of cylinders right now. So we just want to keep moving forward.
Damien, it looked like you had a good view of Jalen's touchdown pass, I guess. Can you kind of tell me what you saw on that play? What stood out to you?
Which one was it?
Jalen's touchdown pass to Ruggs, 20-yard.
Oh, yeah. They've been flowing hard most of the game, and so we ran a little play-action pass, faked outside zone to the left, and let Jalen kind of roll out. And we just knew that it would be open because of how fast they flowed. So it was a great call by Coach Dable, and Jalen did a good job of throwing the ball, and obviously Ruggs caught it.
What has it been like seeing Ruggs' transformation, just kind of watching him improve each and every game?
It's always great to see a young guy like that continue to improve week in and week out, just doing what he's asked to do. And I know it's hard to do that at this program at such a young age. It's something that I really struggled with my freshman year. But it's just great to see young guys. We got a lot of young guys that come in and contribute and are really productive for us. So that's really great for our team.
Damien, how aware of you, or were you of some of the upsets, in the top 10 yesterday and even some today? And avoiding that today, was that important?
Not really. It was important to win the game, but it wasn't important to not get upset like other teams.
When you run in the play-action pass and you're not getting the ball, but you see the defense bite for it anyway and go for it, like what's going through your head then when you see them coming for you knowing that y'all tricked them?
That we're going to score a touchdown. That actually happened twice. One time on the play-action pass that Jalen threw the Ruggs, and another one we were running. The first play of the game we ran was actually a read. And Jalen handed it off that time. But then the second time when he had his rushing touchdown, I knew that everybody was going to flow. Once I saw the entire defense flew across the field, and he kept the ball, and I knew he was going to score a touchdown.
It seems like a lot of your long runs have come from cutbacks. How much are you looking for this cutback lanes, and how much do you think that's a strength of your running style?
It's not something that you necessarily look for. It's just kind of something that happens and develops over time. And it's your job as a running back. It's very rare that things are going to go perfectly and you're just going to have an untouched 85 or 75-yard run. So you just kind of have to take what the defense gives you. And that's a play where we knew that we were either going to get the perimeter or we're going to have to make a cutback. So, I was just going to take whatever the defense gave me.
Damien, sorry to be the person to bring it up, but obviously the honey bun thing's been something we talk about. But in all honesty, how big of a difference has that made for you, just watching your diet and being able to be more explosive and have that 75-yard run?
how long am I gonna have to talk about honey buns? No, I'm playing. But you know, I think it helped a lot. I think that just kind of working on that in the off season has helped me develop as a player. I know it's helped other players as well. So, hey Jalen. I think it's helped a lot of people.
The 4-yard run, unlike the other one, wasn't what the defense gave you. You had to kind of truck somebody. Can you tell us what you saw there and what you did there?
Yeah. You know, I just tried to get around the edge, and there was somebody there, so it was kind of like either he was going to tackle me or I was going to break the tackle. So I broke the tackle. I don't really know how to answer that question. That's a tough question.
Hey Damien, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Can you describe the first play of the game, how you made a spectacular run?
Yeah.
First play of the game.
I actually already answered that question. Would you like for me to answer again?
But I'm asking you.
You're asking
Me.
you. What happened was we were trying to get the edge on an outside zone play, and the entire defense just kind of flew across the field. And we knew going into this game with our game plan, we knew if they overran the play that we'd be able to cut back and have an explosive play. So I think that's kind of what happened.
How was the quarterback on that play?
Quarterback? He did a great job handing off the ball.
Thanks, Damon.